number one challenge that you'll face as a housing case manager is locating affordable housing. It's a challenge every day. It's a challenge we still face. Market rate housing is shooting up in Mecklenburg County, so we have to go out there and be innovative.
4 years ago, actually coming up this Thursday, my wife passed away, and my son and I, we ended up having a falling out, and I came down to Charlotte, and that's how I ended up in a homeless shelter. But after about 10 days, I found a job right away, which was at the Dunhill Hotel, being a maintenance guy.
This job offers such internal reward that, I don't know, sometimes I can't even put it into words. The gratitude that we get from our guests, taking them from homelessness to housing, is astonishing, and it is pretty overwhelming, because they look at you like you are like a savior or something, but all you're doing is just getting them to the next step. But it feels amazing. I mean, there are days that I come to work in sweatpants and a t-shirt because I know that I'm literally going to be moving furniture, helping our guys move into their housing.
And Vickie was assigned to me.
I told him that I could work with him, and that if we work together and he follow his individual service plan, that he can gain housing and he won't spend a lot of time at the shelter if he worked this plan. So we set up his employment goals and his savings goals, as well as his housing goals.
Well, they do a background check in the apartments, and that's where Vickie came in to help me out with that. Spoke to the director and said, no, this guy, he's working. It's not like he's slouching and stuff like that. And she basically vouched for me. Without Vickie, I would still be probably in the homeless shelter and miserable and starting to lose hope in life.
I pull from a place that every man that I deal with is my uncle, my father, my brother, my cousin. And just as I would work really hard for those family members, my MSC family is just as important.
Without her, I would be probably a lost puppy in the sea.
I enjoyed moving men home. It's the best feeling in the world. When they cut that key and it's theirs, and the gratitude on their face, they are overjoyed with the ability to say, this is mine. And the first thing they always say is that, oh my goodness, I'm gonna sleep so good tonight.
When I first got my keys coming into the apartment, I was literally petrified. I was in a whole new atmosphere. I mean, I'm from New York. Now I'm down here. I don't know anyone. And I was like, how am I going to be able to do this? Vickie, on the other hand, though, was basically telling me, just do what you got to do. Move forward. You're doing fine.
I care. I simply care. Like, that's it. I care about everybody that walked through the door. I care about their safety. I care about their well-being. I care about where they're going next. I care about the choices and the decisions that they make while they're here.
I love Vickie. Vickie, I mean, we haven't seen each other in a couple of months, but I still feel like I was talking to her yesterday. That's how her personality is.
That's our job every day, is motivating them to stay one more day to get to the end game. And that's housing.